Good morning, people on the internet. We have 9 days.
Morning, jak jest 12:51, to nie jest morning, to jest kurwa południe!
Anyway, we have 9 days till we go to Ultrace. Less and less time. So we have some help today.
Hi.
Paku Racing on board with some friends, and the boys are working on aluminum today. And what we need to do from aluminum is some firewalls for inside of the car. I'll show you quickly. Oh, Adam made a throttle cable that works. So the throttle bodies are now operated from the throttle pedal, which is actually a very good move as well. And what we need to do from aluminum is some firewall inside the car.
Paper firewall.
Basically what we're doing is we're blocking the trunk from the cockpit of the car, so the fire, if it starts, it stays in the trunk, it won't go to the cockpit, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And also we are going to do a beautiful drag style wing.
Drag style aluminum wing. I already know that many people would comment now that this is a stupid idea and they don't like it, but we like it.
Yes. For Fabricator it's very cool stuff to do such a thing.
So this is the side plate. We're gonna use rivets to connect the side plate with the actual wing on top.
Like aircraft style.
Aircraft.
Yes.
This is very much aircraft with this wheel gap. So
on the side will be a lot of rivets and then a big aluminum plate with also more rivets, and sides will be bended.
and more rivets.
And more rivets.
That's the plan. I'm leaving the boys here because I need to sort out some things in the shop, and I'll take you along with me. Okay, back in shop. This is probably the last day when the shop looks like this, because later today we're gonna change the top of it, we're gonna put our logo and start refreshing the outside of it. And the plan for today is... Morning, boys.
Meow.
What year have you been born?
Huh?
What year?
6,661.
6,661.
Yes.
Okay, all good. I don't know if you remember, but we did this action a couple of weeks ago when we said we're gonna sign all the posters that you guys buy. So now we have 600 posters to sign, and the whole morning we spent signing posters. So yeah, let's do a bit of time lapse and finish the job. Okay, 600 posters. It took us 5 hours to sign. Job is done. So now what do? We go eat and then...
As a janitor of this building, you go. I need to clean here.
Okay, sorry. Okay, back in the garage, everyone's doing everything. It's basically so much going on inside. I don't really want to interrupt people with the camera. I filmed some b-roll so I can just say what's going on. Basically, Boogie, after he saw us working on Jimmy's car last episode, he decided he's gonna give his car polish, so he's polishing his car. Adam is working on fuel, he's welding the fuel rails together so we can finish the fuel system today. Andrew is working with the cables, he's doing engine wires, everything that's missing for us to start the engine finally. Philip is working on the firewalls, and also the boys are doing the wing. The wing is really taking shape slowly and I really love it. What this?
We are making this sheet of metal more stronger, stiffer, while bead rolling. So metal forming by pressing it and then rolling.
Makes sense. Okay, it got late, didn't feel much today. We have this, it might look like a table, but it's actually the wing. The boys did a very nice job with the edges and shaping the edges. Boys working hard.
Yeah.
Andrew took out the harness to have it on the table. The firewall, this part is on, and there's also this part here. For now it's flat, but the boy's gonna do the same shaping as it's on this one. And we are now getting ready to connect the wing to the side plates and then onto the trunk. I'm not gonna lie, last 2 days were very tough. Yesterday we finished at 1 AM, day before we finished at 3, and we didn't have much sleep because now is the time that 7 days left till we go to 𝐅𝐈𝐑𝐒, and it's literally the last trade, the last couple days we can push on with this car to get it ready. Boom, this is the car that in 7 days is gonna be hopefully taken to 𝐅𝐈𝐑𝐒 and drifted on next level special event at 𝐅𝐈𝐑𝐒. And quickly covering the changes we did for the last 2 days. The engine bay is looking almost complete. We installed the fuel rails, the fuel injectors, and a whole fuel system. It's connected with the back of the car where you have fuel pumps and fuel cell. Everything is connected. We checked it yesterday. The pumps are working. They are pumping the fuel here and back. We found one leak right here, but we're gonna fix it today very quickly. The whole system is made with Vibrant components, so we are pretty confident everything is gonna work very fine. What we're missing here on the front of the engine is the trumpets that we're gonna make maybe today or tomorrow, and engine harness. Andrew was working on an engine harness for the past 2 days as well. It's pretty much ready, the harness is ready, it just needs some connectors, and we're gonna install it maybe again today or tomorrow. Going to the inside of the car, I don't know if you know Philip, he helped us before build Mini, �𝐀𝐑 and go-kart. He has vision and he has skills and tools to make that vision into real life. And when I told him I need some work with aluminum with this car, he said, don't worry, I'll come for 2 days and I'll help you with whatever is needed. And man, the last 2 days, the boys were working hard, but the effects are just mental. Starting with this. The mission was to kind of block it from the side and from the top, so in case of potential fire, it wouldn't get from the trunk here to the cockpit. And also, of course, a bit for visual effect. So what the boys made from aluminum, it's straight of a plane or some kind of aircraft. This is looking so cool. Aluminum plates pressed and formed with those beautiful shapes that Philip just drew by hand, and a lot of rivets to put it all together. Super crazy stuff. This is the stuff you see on like professional race cars, drift cars. Super stoked. It looks absolutely amazing, especially that you can see it from the back. The look of a car is so much different with this, and when we're gonna put some LEDs inside, it's gonna be looking super cool. We would never be able to make it ourselves, so thank you very much, Philip, Paco Racing, for help. And going to the back of a car, the last thing, I posted some Instagram posts, and I see that not many people get it and like it, but I find it so amazing. So the whole build is inspired by Abu Moon team from Japan. They all drift with R32 Skylines, they all super low, super sexy, and I'll put the pictures here, I'm sure you know them. And they all rock these drag wings. It's basically a big aluminum wing, again, straight out of airplane. And I see why many people don't like the idea and don't get it. But I had a vision from the day we bought this car that I want this car in Abu Moon style. I get that it's a bit controversial and many people don't like it, but in my opinion it looks super sick. It's gonna work very nice with exhaust tips when we finish with them. And so if you want to write comment that you don't like it and it's ugly, feel free to do. So today being Thursday and next week Thursday we are leaving to 𝐅𝐈𝐑𝐒. That means that we have 1 week to finish this thing. Yeah. Let's see. I'll try to film a bit more today, so let's see how it goes.
The first thing is first, we need to put the sign up.
So we are back at the shop, and like I said yesterday, this place needs to look a bit more like presentable, a bit more like us.
Because when you look at me, you just think presentable.
Yeah. So this is the sign that Adam made for us, what, 3-4 years ago? We used to have it on a wall in our room, but now obviously we don't need a room anymore, so we're gonna put the sign on top over the shop. We are gonna paint the outside walls of the shop today. We bought some grey paint and... Should we do transition?
Yes.
Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2 layers, took us an hour, a bit longer because my guy Bozo...
Yo.
A bit of situation with spilling a bit of paint in front of our neighbor's door. But we cleaned it. And we cleaned it and we also cleaned their floor, so yeah, I think it's fine. And now let's do the satisfying job of peeling the tape.
You're not satisfied. Are you splashing?
Sheesh! Okay, this is where we finished today. This is looking good. From here it's gonna be only better. Man and van. Dobra.
Good morning. Cześć, siema.
We cleaned around here, so there's a lot of space in front because what I want to do is get the car out from the lift. And today is the day when we're gonna try to start it for the first time. Okay, good morning, next day. Yesterday we didn't manage to start the car because it was just too much of a work. So the boys are continuing doing it now. The car is back on the lift. Kuba is finishing with the exhaust. He's installing the tips. 101 sorted us with very cool exhaust tips made from titanium. Kuba also, I think, just like heated up with a heat gun or something, a flamethrower. Just warm it up a lot at the end, so it has this very nice blue to purple to... I'll show you, wait. It's this one. So basically you heat up the tip. When it's titanium, it's gonna get this beautiful color, blue to purple to kind of gold. The tip is actually ready to weld it in, so I'm gonna film that. But also look at this detail at the end. I cannot be thankful enough to 101 for doing the whole exhaust system. This thing is out of this world. Yeah, let's weld this one in. Firstly, before we start the engine, we're gonna try to build oil pressure, just to make sure that the engine has a proper oil circulation. What the boys will do is crank the engine, but without turning on the fuel pumps. So the engine cranks, but only for oil pump to start pumping the oil. Nie świeci. Okay, it's been like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 from the last clip, and we still are in the same point where we're trying to set the timing. We have some weird issues with the ECU, with the crank sensors and everything. It's a freshly built engine, and many things here we don't know from before, so we're trying to learn while doing it. 1 more hour later, we have set the timing. We're gonna try to start it now. I didn't film it, but it was something.
There was a little sign of life.
Little like
We're streaming for 10 hours already, almost. 10 people are going mental right now.
it's happening though.
Yes. Easy, first try.
I told you it's gonna happen today.
First try.
Co to? Rozrusznik. Kurwa.
A pojawiłeś coś?
Okay, so we're on to our third battery. The other two died. So we're not drinking until the car starts. But I also want to go sleep. But if it starts, I'll bang a beer and go sleep. Okay, let's continue. Third, fourth battery.
To ty pedał Ciśnienie! Jest ciśnienie! Palimy
So it was working, but something is not fully yes. Maybe we can say that it worked. So you count it as a success already?
No, but I know success is just around the corner. So I'm just getting ready.
Już jesteś usatysfakcjonowią?
Tak, to nie wiem ile tego jest. Jeszcze nie. Ja tylko przygotowałem kubeczki. Proszę się rozejść. Jeszcze nie.
Powiedział, że idzie nalać.
Okay, 3 o'clock. We have oil pressure, and we're gonna start the car with oil pressure, and then probably go home because I still need to edit this video today. Look at this! Nie! Serio? Jak to gada? To jest ten ostry wałek teraz. Yeah!
Oh, sorry, I cannot hear you. Let me turn off my exhaust. Okay, hello.
It's actually getting bright now, and I don't really know. I'm not the best person to express my feelings. I always had a problem with it, and what I feel is very hard to express, and I hope you enjoy the video and the whole journey with the car. It's 3:30 a.m. I want this video to be out today, Sunday, so if you watch this video in the day we posted, we literally finished now doing the car. The car is working, as you can hear, and I'm going home to edit the video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Next one's gonna be from 𝐅𝐈𝐑𝐒.